29-25, New England Patriots upset winners here at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough over the now 4-3 Buffalo Bills. Vic, let's start with the offense. Vic Carucci joining me from back in Buffalo. Look, this is a trend now. 3 straight games where they've really struggled to find a rhythm. I asked Josh Allen point blank, and he said, if we had an answer, we'd have figured it out by now. This is a team that is searching for answers. They don't have them, and they're starting to reel.
And when you see this in 3 consecutive games, these terrible slow starts and then just out of rhythm the whole way, nothing in sync, that is a problem, and that is a growing concern. This is not a team that looks like it's going to compete at any high level, especially with an offense that is malfunctioning as much as this one is.
And it speaks to offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey, the focus of a lot of criticism, I think justifiably so. Sean McDermott said again today he's confident in Dorsey in the play calling role. If they struggle Thursday night against Tampa Bay back in Buffalo, there's kind of a mini bye there. I don't know, I could see them making potentially a change. If they were going to do it, that would be a spot they'd do it in.
There's no doubt that the heat has been turned up on Ken Dorsey. It's just getting a lot harder. Look, Josh Allen is accountable too. There were some questions. Maybe his shoulder could be a factor. He won't use that as an excuse, of course. But something definitely is wrong with the overall scheme and the inability to find any spark. That is going to rest on the shoulders of the offensive coordinator.
Well, and I think you're seeing a cumulative effect of the injuries on defense, but regardless of that, they had the opportunity to close this thing out on that side of the ball today. Defense failed, and by extension, its coordinator, head coach Sean McDermott, failed as well.
There's no question that this team failed in the end. We can talk all we want about the offensive problems, but this defense ultimately let them down. They should have closed this game out. That was Mac Jones, who had been having a terrible year. There were questions about whether he'd continue as the Patriots quarterback who led that winning drive.
You stop and think about it. 2 of the 3 losses they've lost to Zach Wilson with the Jets and now Mac Jones with the New England Patriots. Trevor Lawrence of the Jaguars being the other. 29-25 the final here in Foxborough. Bills now 4-3 and at home against Tampa Bay Thursday night. From Vic Carucci, Adam Benigni, Channel 2 Sports.